it showbiz?
Is it gossip?
Is it sport?
It's more. It's All Out. All Out. With Rico and Carla.
All right.
Monster RX93.1.
It's crazy. I've never experienced anything like it. I mean, I like the heat though.
You know, the experience alone with you doing the big show for the past 2 days, that's a sold out arena. How did that feel about?
Yeah, incredible. I mean, you know, the energy's been amazing. The crowds are just full of so much love. And, you know, me and my dancers are always just trying to put on the best show possible, just enjoying ourselves. I've been walking off stage with a big smile on my face.
So is this we all know that you're here to open for a big band, but this time will there be a future big show that's going to be you on tour here?
I would love to. My debut album is coming out next week. And, you know, after that, I definitely want to come back and do more shows. But, you know, right now that's the focus, but I'm going to try come back hopefully next year.
Oh, you have a lot of fans here, that I have to say, especially here at the Monster. A lot of our listeners always ask for a Don't Call Me Up, because I'm going to tell it to you now. Like, for me, that is such an anthem.
Thank you.
When you came out with that song, I was just like, I was listening to it and I was like, oh my gosh, I have been in this situation. I mean, it's so catchy, number one. Number two, your voice is incredible.
I appreciate that.
I've seen the video. You look ridiculous.
Thank you.
Every situation. I'm not saying that because like you're here. I genuinely mean it. But what is the story of Don't Call Me Up? And I mean, what was your inspiration behind making such a track?
It was important to me, you know, to shed some positivity over a breakup, you know, because I think it's easy to look at the negatives and be like, you know, what's going on, everything, I feel low after this situation. But actually, you know, things happen for a reason, and sometimes you're better off without somebody. So I wanted to write about that and sort of help people get to that place, because when I wrote the song, I was still feeling pretty low in a breakup. But I was like, with some time and, you know, help from my friends and all of that, I know that like there will be a time when I look at my phone and he's calling me and I'm not going to care. So to sort of like help myself get to that point, I wrote that song.
As a guy, I'm just like, it's so awkward.
You should be afraid of women like her,
Yeah.
because she is helping to empower other women to be like, yo.
I'm going to change my number. I'm going to block you. I think, you know, everything happens for a reason. And sometimes you'll come out the other side of a situation that was, you know, full of heartbreak and pain. And you'll be like, I'm so happy that happened, because now, you know, I'm more savage than ever.
And next thing you know, you got a hit song. Is that going to be the theme of the album?
What, savage? No, no, do you know what? It's all about being positive and, you know, like looking at things from that angle. Like even the songs that are sort of deeper, darker, it was important to me to sort of, make people feel good about themselves. And it's about confidence and self-love and all of those.
How long did it take you to work on this album? Because it's really exciting. It's coming out already. I mean, your blood, sweat, and tears went into this, Mabel.
It really
Tell
did.
us about it.
It really did. It was an amazing process, probably about 2.5 years in the making. You know, you can't rush a process like that. The kind of album that I wanted to make, which is like something that told a story and had all the ups and the downs, and it wasn't just about, you know, flinging a bunch of tracks on a record and being like, here we go, this is my debut album. It had to, just like be a journey. So, you know, it took time. I was young when I signed my record deal, and it was all about just finding my voice and my confidence and myself.
And then when it comes to when you finish your first song, who was the first person that you let your song, you know, you got to hear this?
Yeah, I think
approval.
I wrote, because the album's called High Expectations, so when I wrote that song, which is the intro and the outro for the album, I remember immediately just like playing it to loads of people in my family and my manager and being like, you know, this is a special moment, like this could be it, this could be the story.
I love how it's like she says it's a whole journey, it's a whole process. Your journey has been incredible. I mean, Mabel, you've been singing like, I'm sure ever since you were like a kid, right?
Yes,
I mean, probably since you were in your mom's tummy, you were already singing some hits there. And then, you know, you have all of these awards, you have all of these fantastic reviews, and people are just gushing about how amazing you are. You're traveling to different countries. I mean, you're here for the first time in the Philippines. Do you ever just wake up and think, how is this my life? Like, incredible. In the past, like, what, 2.5, 3 years?
Yeah, like 3-4 years. I mean, it's been the most amazing journey. Like, when you say all of that, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, you know, it's hard sometimes when you're in the moment to think how far you've come. But, you know, I've been working really hard and the whole team's been working hard, and I feel like it is paying off now. It's incredible to be waking up in different cities all around the world and experiencing these things and meeting new people. And
are you capturing this on digital format and making it as content? Is there a show that people could watch?
Well, I've got like loads of things on my YouTube channel. I'm Mabel, at Mabel on all socials. We're always like filming, taking pictures. Just, I want to remember all of this forever.
to just grasp
I
it.
love how she's vlogging it because then like you can just like join in on the fun and be like, "Go Mabel, go Mabel."
Exactly.
No, but aside from touring, of course, with the band that you're with now, what are your other plans for the rest of 2019? Because it's already July, it's ending already, so got a couple
this
more
year's
months.
been gone so
Yeah,
fast. I
it's
literally
so
can't believe it.
quick.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's all about the album right now, which is actually coming out next week, 2nd of August, and that has been like my main focus for years to finish that. And then now that that's done, it's all just about showing that some love, and I'll be traveling around and doing some shows and. Yeah.
Any collaborations on the album, or is it just all you?
It was important for me because I'd done a lot of collaborations sort of before the album, that the album really just told my story. It was probably, the most important thing to me to show people that I could do that. There's one amazing feature on there with a good friend, amazing songwriter, Camille. We wrote Don't Call Me Up and Mad Love together, and I was like, those are the kind of collaborations that I want to do with people that, I really know and love and have long-term relationships with.
That's what I think is so great. It's because she really makes sure to pick people who she has this relationship with, and it translates in the songs. Because
music,
your
yeah.
songs, yes, they're empowering, yes, they're uplifting, but you wrote them from your experience, but at the same time, everybody can relate to it. I think
Thank
that's
you
such
so
a
much.
magical
Thank
thing
you.
that it's so universal and yet personal at the same time. That
thank
somebody can
you.
hear this and be like, that's my story, that's me, that's where I'm going to be at Mabel, love you, And I think
Yeah.
that's great. And I think with your process, it's a very unique way of doing your music, and I think it really does translate into your
you.
songs. I'm so excited for the album. I'm sorry. Can I just share?
I mean,
It's like my new favorite.
with high expectations, the title of the album, that is it because based on the family experience that you have great
Yeah.
songwriters in the family? Is it because that's
It was
the
a
reason?
lot about, the expectations I have of myself. I've always set the bar super high, been very ambitious, very driven. So that's sort of where it started. And then, I wanted to look at that saying from every angle. It's like expectations I have in relationships. I expect a lot there too. And then, of course, what other people expect of me. And I thought that was a cool story to tell. Every song, I think, is connected to that in some way, but in a different way.
She's going to be a singer, songwriter, and a life coach all at the same
Right
time.
in.
I don't
Her
know
album
about
will
that.
have an extra
I
little
don't know.
booklet, Life 101. with
my God,
Right there.
that's a
Maybe a
great
book
idea.
soon.
I'll try.
All right, people going through a heartache. You have any tips that you could somehow help
Life
them deal
hacks.
with it?
Life
hacks for
the brokenhearted.
Life hacks. I would say, you need to take some space from that person. Like, you can't be friends straight away. You have to, find yourself again. Like, go back to just hanging out with your friends. Don't pick up those phone calls. And just know that, no matter what you're feeling now, in a few months, you probably won't care anymore.
If someone slides you a DM, how would you deal with it?
In what sense,
Like
though?
a
What
creepy, ew, like a creepy,
like a creepy DM.
sleazy
No.
DM.
I don't even open those ones. Those I don't know. DMs. It's a dangerous place. The DMs. A lot of weird stuff.
It's a scary gray
It's a
area.
scary
What if it's a
zone.
DM from your ex?
Oh, no. Oh my God, that's even weirder. Like, you block somebody, you change your number, and then they start DMing you. It's like,
Yeah.
what do you not understand?
Here's my other account.
Yeah.
What if they say they've changed? Do you believe in second chances?
Oh, second chances. It depends. Do you know what? I personally believe in just sort of moving on, moving forward, not taking steps back.
All right, let's go get random. Are you ready?
Go.
Let's talk about favorite food.
Oh, pasta.
Pasta,
What
what
kind?
kind of
You know
pasta?
what? I'm just I love carbs,
Uh-huh.
like pasta, bread, noodles. But I'm
French
simple.
fries.
I feel like last night I had pasta pesto, and I was just oh. Sometimes just simple. I was having a great time, or just a tomato sauce. Anyway, don't get me started.
I like the way it's
pasta.
just tomato.
I know.
Tomato,
She's British.
tomato.
Okay, how about a food that you don't particularly like? Like you're just ugh, that's gross. Aside from meat and stuff, because you are of course vegan.
Okay. Ooh, do you know what? Just anything that has celery in. I just think celery is so weird. It's stringy, has a weird taste. I just don't think it
You don't
has
like
any
the crunch?
nutritional
You don't-
value. It's just a useless
So
vegetable.
great with hummus.
No,
Oh yeah, that's
no,
right.
carrots are great with
Oh,
hummus.
true.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. Okay.
Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to cook?
Oh, yeah. Do you know
Favorite
what?
dish to cook?
I'm a good cook, but I'm very lazy.
Oh,
So here's the thing. I'll be like, I'm going to cook, but then who's going to clean?
And prep
that
the
means
stuff.
And
yeah.
prep and go to the shop
yeah.
because I can't be bothered to go. So then most of the time I don't cook.
Do you get takeaways all the time?
I get takeaways all the time. I eat out all the time. But also because I'm working and I'm traveling, I'm like, it's not my fault.
It's all on the go.
No, do you know what? I am actually a really good cook. I'm just really lazy.
I really love that she's emphasizing. I'm a good
Sure.
cook, okay?
It's just
I'm
that.
just really, really lazy.
It's just
When
because I
I
never
start
do
to
it.
care for you, then I'll start cooking.
Yeah,
for you.
exactly. Oh no, I need to like find a boyfriend where we can have a deal where like I'll cook and then he'll clean.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
Do you know what I
'cause,
mean?
Yeah, men
Yeah.
should do
Just
that.
do the
I
dishes.
agree.
I just can't with the dishes.
I'm
Go
like right
to
here. So I'm like,
karaoke song.
yeah, go
Ooh.
to karaoke.
Like the one that you belt out. You're like, I got this.
I feel like it would be maybe like a Mariah Carey song, maybe like Honey or Whitney
really
Houston.
thinking
Oh my
about
God, I'm just gonna do Whitney Houston.
You
want
want to do a little bit of Whitney right now?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Don't
No.
put her on the
Definitely not.
spot at
Definitely no
11:30 in the
karaoke now.
morning.
Karaoke's like a late night
Kind of thing.
situation.
Late night, couple of
It would be a
drinks
Whitney
in.
Houston song like Saving All My Love.
What's that one thing that you've been wanting to do but never had a chance to do?
Skydiving. Really want to do it.
Wow, look at you.
But I don't feel like I know anybody that wants to do it with me, and I don't want to do it alone. But I'm one of those people that's like, if you're like, do you want to do this? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm very spontaneous.
Down,
And
jump.
also, like, dare me, like, dares, I'm terrible. I'll be like, if somebody dared me to do it now, I'd be like, okay, cool, let's go.
So you're the type of friend that if somebody called you at 2 a.m. like, hey, I've got this great idea for a road trip.
Literally, I'd be like, yeah, I'm coming.
Get me
I'm
in 5
ready.
minutes.
I'm
I
an
like
adrenaline junkie. Any roller coaster, I'm down.
First
Favorite-
person. Oh, go. Go ahead.
I'm excited for this
I go,
because
go.
Lion King just came out.
Go.
But like favorite movie of all time that you can watch forever and ever and ever.
Okay. I feel like it might be like a kid's movie, maybe like Toy Story. I love Toy Story. It's so good.
Favorite character from Toy Story?
Buzz Lightyear, I just relate. Yeah.
I just really
I relate
she
to Buzz.
relates so hard.
He's misunderstood.
Yeah.
If you could play a Disney princess, which princess would you be? Because there's so many reboots now. Like they gave you a chance. Like
I
Mabel.
feel like
Yeah.
Moana, maybe.
Moana.
Yeah. I feel like I'd make a good Moana.
She be the braided Moana.
the tube top and the skirt by the beach. Like,
She's
hey.
so cute. I love her.
And you can leave your hair down because you know it's humid at the beach
Exactly.
too.
It's a look. It's a look at the beach.
Tips to get more followers on Instagram or
Oh my God, I don't know about this one. Oh, do you know what? I think just like thinking less about what you're posting. I find that like when I'm just posting all the time because I'm like, oh, could be cute or whatever, just like posting off and without really thinking and like not overthinking, then I feel like, yeah, when you're just being yourself.
But your Instagram is like so cool.
Thank you.
And that's with no effort. You lie.
No, but
You lie.
No, it does get stressful. Sometimes I'm like, oh, and then I start overthinking it and I find like those are the things that like don't work. It's like when I'm in a good place with my socials, it's just when I'm like just being a bit free with it.
That's such a different way of looking at it because you know how everyone's like, oh, you gotta curate. Oh, you gotta do this. You gotta do that.
No. Like
Hey,
when
you guys
people
do
are like,
that? I
your
don't know
feed
that.
has to look like everything has to be together.
When
or
they
like
have like
post
color-coded
a
in a row.
theme,
No,
like a color
no.
theme, and I'm just like, girl, I'm not gonna be in front of
No.
a white wall every single
That's
day.
a full-time
like,
job. I can't do that.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
no,
she
I
has
can't
a
do
team
that.
behind her. For those tuning in, we have Mabel. She's joining us. You know, it's her third show tonight. It's going to be a big show. But your message for all your fans.
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support. I literally appreciate every single one of you.
And you will be back.
Of course
Say
I
that
will.
on radio so we have it
I
documented.
am going to be back. I love it here. I'm coming back.
Cool.
There you guys have it. Don't forget you can vote for her song. We've got it here on the Monster.
Thank
It's
you to
the
our team.
perfect anthem.
Aw.
Thank you so much to Mabel's entire team.
Just
Oh
a
my
whole
goodness.
entourage
I
here.
know.
have a whole-
And
Rolling deep.
stay
My whole
tuned.
family.
Our YouTube channel. We're gonna do something fun as well. So at RX931 over there.
Hey guys, what's good? I'm Mabel and I'm a monster.